3, 2, 1, go!
Well, well, well. What do we have here? I'm still manager of the football club. I mean, hats off to me. My position's no longer stable, though, but it's secure. They've said they'll give me a chance, so I appreciate the chance, Nicolas Labodi. People not happy with Roberto Soldado, though. The replacement for Alberto Seri was 4-star, now 3.5. Yeah, not ideal. But recent form has picked up. We played, Napoli, Verona, Sassuolo, Juventus. We won 2 of them. Oh, probably the middle 2 then. The easier ones. Indeed. Show the clip. This was the end of the Napoli game. Just playing some spell. Just stop recording. Thought I'd play Napoli. Okay, game. Happy, but at the same time frustrated. I played on. We'd lost 7 in a row. I thought, we'll fix this. I'll play one more. We'll see what happens. Won it. So I thought, right, there we are. We've beaten Napoli. Next game comes up. Verona, lose 1-0. Soldado misses an 86th minute penalty. Dominate the game, largely. 15 shots, 7 on target, 59% possession. It's topping that table. Then Sassuolo comes around. I'm thinking, look, one game, bit unlucky. Sassuolo are just better than us. So they're just better than us. And I thought, you know what? So are Juventus. But no. Soldado scores. They don't break us down. Run the clip. Again, just hanging out. I mean, unless they score now, this is ridiculous. Right. Well, I mean, spoiler. We lost 2 and I've beaten Juventus. Did you see the run we were on? That's good team talk. I mean, it's still not going well. Let's not pretend it's going well, viewers. But anyway, I'll hand you back to Ben, who's going to take you through a couple of games today. I'm fuming. I mean, I'm not fuming. I've beaten Juventus. I'm delighted. Leroy Fer, 6 days. So there we are. That's the summary of what's happened so far. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel, in a weird way, I feel discouraged. We lost 7 in a row, and now play Udinese and Carpi, and look at our situation. So Barloco is suspended for today's game. So what do you do, you might ask? Well, that is what we do. We play Slower, who's not a left-back, not a natural left-back by any means, and El Ghazal, he's also not a natural defender. Basically, our 2 starting centre-backs are now injured, and our left-back is suspended. We don't have another right-back, don't have another centre-back. Oh, what's this? No, he's still rubbish, so leave it. You'll also notice the tactics changed. I'll show you. So as mentioned, against Napoli, formation, the Leicester formation. That's right, it's back. The Leicester tree, available on the Steam Workshop now. I thought, you know what, it's going great. 2-0. Beating Napoli, of all teams. We then used the same formation and lost the following 2 games. So at that point, we'd played 10, 1-1, lost 9. And then Juventus came around, and again, same system against a relatively good side in Juventus. They only won the title 8 years in a row. And we played it again and beat them. So today, coming up against, as mentioned, Udinese and Carpi, I mean, it should be a good day. The team then looks like this. Pozovec's going to be in goal. We've got Hatibor or Hateboa, however you'd like to say it. I'm going with Hatibor though. Zapata and it's awful, isn't it? And Al Ghazal in centre back. We've got Slower at left back. Boy for Balak Morrison. Insigne behind Dorian Heiser, who's now finally got some caps for Albania. So well done, Dorian. You'll be looking at Agostini, some of you, and going, just stick him in there. No. Obviously not. Look at him. Also, because of our poor form, I decided to call in some reinforcements. I'll announce my assistant manager when he signs. Hopefully, it'll be between the 2 games. Oh, they're in for a shock. Right then, so into it we go. We currently sit. I mean, we sit 19th. Udinese at bottom. They've conceded 23 and 11, so that's good for them. And I'm hopeful this is going to be a game for us to do le business. That's French. I don't know. Can you say that in what is the Italian? Is it la business? That sounds better. Right, they're playing a 4-3-1-2. We're playing a 4-3-2-1. So, spot the difference. Quite easy to spot the difference. Right, we're underdogs here. We're really not. I mean, if anything, this is the one game this season we've been the favourites in. But regardless, we are in the green. They are in the white and black. I think do they have Kevin Lasagna? Does he still play for them? Is he on the bench for them? I'm sure he's existing. Yeah, he is there, Kevin Lasagna on the bench, so look out pasta everywhere. All I want from today is to not feel like I want the world to end. By the end of today's episode, just a little bit of hope, no matter what that is. We're playing Carpi later, they sound like a fish, come on. Right, 25 minutes gone, yet to concede, everything's going quite well. And then sort of a suicidal calm that just sort of sits Just waiting to come out. Ali Ghazal he's not fit for this. Okay, here we go. Juve fires it forward. Oh, he wins the header. I take it all back. Dorian Heiser now with his 5 passing. Coming along nicely is Dorian. That's his passing though. That's an example of that. Ravel Morrison. Fofana. What's your name? Fofana. What's your name? Fofana. What's your name? Your name is taken twice this game and you're sent off. Cheery buys. So they've got 10 men for the entire second half. The entire second half! And at half time then, it's not been a great half of football. I'm going to calmly say, what would I say? I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. They look delighted. Right, hopefully, confidence boost. They'll get out there and give them what for. You've no idea the pain of sitting, lose 7 in a row, think, right, we'll just use the Leicester formation and play Napoli. Win that game, I'm thinking, of course it has. Hence I had to record my reaction. It was like, you know when you go, Mum, get the camera, and that's sort of a bit of a jokey meme. As soon as that game was happening, I was like, Mum, camera now, turn it on. The people have to see this is happening. And then the same thing happens with Juventus. And for a Football Manager YouTuber, that hurts when that happens. When the team are so basically just avoiding playing well for you. And then, oh, bye everyone, win. With half an hour to go, Dorian Heiser is on a 6.3. He is a questionable individual. Let's bring Elias on up top. He's a bit more well-rounded. Really, we should be playing Elias in every game. So why aren't you, Ben? Another question I can't answer. Insigne's having an different game as well. 6.4 for him. So we might have to take him off at some point. Maybe bring on Soldado, who plays well sometimes, doesn't play well others. Let's get him on there. Shadow Striker. Oh, good. Just pause the game there, Ben. There's been a goal, folks. Confirm the subs. They've scored. What was it? We'll wait to see it. Oh, Jamal Lascelles has scored his first goal of the season so far for the team that are bottom. First goal. I mean, they're not bottom anymore, Ben. We are. They go down to 10 men. They get a set piece. Of course they score it. Of course they do. You can see, yeah, as the ball's played in. Does he? I wonder if he went on holiday, saw them playing on a pitch opposite and thought, oh, Newcastle. I better go over there. No, you're wrong. It's not Newcastle. It's Udinese. Time is ticking away. We're going to have to come off this control shit. 15 minutes to go. Is there going to be some sort of opening? I mean, you'd think our team is good enough. You would think. Defensively, shambolic. I'll give you that. But this is going to be another defeat on the cards. There's 60 seconds remaining. This is the first highlight of the game so far. Up towards Soldado, who's got a bit of space. Hang on. Okay, well, 30 seconds. Hatibor. What are you going to do with it? You're going to be tackled, Balik, there, are you? You're not going to do anything productive with it? Just lose it? Yeah, sure. I've been teased here thinking this was going to be my highlight at the end of the game. You know, a glorious fight back to a 1-1. Instead, we just beat Juventus. This team, I mean, not entirely this team, we've got some injuries and suspensions, but this side largely beat Juventus. Udinese come up, go down to 10 men at the first half, and then beat us 1-0. Carpi coming up. I've got it out, and now I've got to play a fish. I can't lose to a fish. Goalless Heiser, worry spell. 8 matches. 8 matches. Boom. Can you feel that? That's the arrival of Yap Stam. Hello, Yap. Now, they've been dicking about. You know, they've been dicking about, these boys. They've been messing around. And all of a sudden, I've brought the former Reading manager, ironic, because Alberto Seri. How's he getting on, by the way? Alberto, what's cracking, my friend? Oh, God. Okay, we can get him back on a free at the end of the year. A loan signing, I think. No goal, 6 games, 6.57. He's playing as well as we are. Right, Yap Stam, I'm going to recommend you, I'm going to ask you to recommend someone. But no one's going to play badly now. Now Yap's here. He suggested Danny Loader, who's on loan from Reading, interestingly. Wow, Yap, you've really scaled the earth there, haven't you? Right, a week to go. Carpi coming up. Leroy Fur's got food poisoning. So he'll miss the game at the weekend. Food poisoning. I wonder how many of the opposition have just randomly got food poisoning. Right, little change to the system. With Carpi coming up, we need to find a more consistent way to at least score goals. So 2 strikers with Morrison in behind. They're all playing in their natural roles. We've got Elias Chablis, Dorian Heiser and Morrison. It's just occurred to me I'm going to have played 5 strikers in one episode. And by play, I really mean start. So Chris is going to sit in front as sort of the deep line playmaker, just to patrol things. Toscano's going to come into the side and play as the defensive midfielder on the left because he's not really played much this year, so we may as well get him involved. Why not? It can't get any worse. Ballet to his his right hand side. I'm actually going to play as a deep line playmaker as well, but on a support duty, so he's slightly more offensive. We've got Morrison Morrison behind Heiser and Chablis. This could be fine. It could be fine. It could be fine. That's not the noises of someone who's confident. Our defence isn't very quick. Let's play slightly deeper, but look for the overlap. Not work it into the box so much. And in fact, let's mix up the passing and play a little bit more freely. Balanced approach. We're going to go a bit more closing down, but everything else the same. Right. I'm trying to think logically. What would Ben do if he wasn't being a knob? And this is what we've come up with. What would Ben do if he wasn't being a knob? The worst bit is, folks, I am Ben. And I'm saying that out loud. I'm not sure if it's pretentious or idiotic. I can't figure it out. Anyway, they've got Lazzari, as you might have seen him on the ball there. Obviously, former Spal Hall of Famer, was with us for that first year. Now look, here we go. A move has occurred. Boloko. Put it in the middle, my friend. Elias Chablis. Is this what we should have been playing all along? I just sat here between games thinking, we can't do this anymore. We can't do this anymore. I say this. I don't know how we're going to lose this game, but we're going to do it from a 1-0 lead. There we are, though. Pops it in. Lovely stuff. And, I mean, that was very early. How early was that? 3 minutes in. I need to start listening to, like, relaxing things in these headphones. Because recently, actually, I've not been playing... Sometimes I have music in the background just to make myself feel happy. Recently, I've not played anything. Maybe that's been the problem. Maybe I'll just say, come along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy... We're not... They're just passing it around. Actually, no. We've got it back. And now Hateboer on that right-hand side into Toscano. Seen very little of him. Didn't see much of him last season either. Dorian Heiser! Oh! Hi, hello, Dorian. Heiser! Hi, Dorian. Heiser! Hi, sir. That was bad. Dorian Heiser, I mean, it's a defensive calamity of Spal levels, but look at that, it's not good. Decol plays it back. And look at our fans up there. Why do the away fans get that? They never fill it. You might as well let them sit on the wall down the other end. Right, building from the back. All of a sudden, folks, we look like a decent side. Heiser, he's going forward with this. If he get it through to a last, not quite. Even in the games against Napoli and Juve, we weren't exactly dominant in those games. We played okay against Napoli, but Juve was a bit of a sort of backs against the wall, nick a goal kind of game. Whereas all of a sudden, we've got highlights to talk about. It's just a nice, it's behind for a corner. It's just nice to talk about your team in a positive way. I said at the start, I just want to be happy, to leave with a bit of optimism. This will put us on 9 points. Not yet double figures, but don't worry about that. Toscano into Balik. Where's he going to go? Look at this. Triangles. This is what I like. I've got a very similar system that I've been using in sort of stream saves recently. This sort of diamond formation. And Heiser. Oh, it's hit the post. Heiser, Loser. Heiser, Loser. Heiser, Loser. Heiser. And if someone could come up with a song for Dorian Heiser, that would be ideal. We had one for Jeff Thomas. I feel like Dorian Heiser, being like the first regen in the save, really, to do anything, needs a song. Right, team talk-wise, it's gone well. I mean, you've got Yap Stam sitting in the corner just going... You got asthma, Yap? What's going on? Yeah, it's a problem. Right. Okay. I'm not going to question it because he's vicious. He's Yap Stam, look at him. Jesus Christ. 2-0, 25 minutes to go. Oh, it's going to be difficult to lose it. I think actually we will get to the counter-attack. We've been on control the whole game, but I don't want them to get a goal back into this. So we'll sit a little bit deeper, play a little bit more conservatively, a bit more defensive, you might say. And maybe make a change as well, bring someone on. Let's get Robinho on for Morrison. He's not really done anything. Robinho's bloody Robinho. 10 minutes to go. Let's get him on. He's got a little bit of class about him as Pozovec. Lovely stuff. And make sure the clearance is good. You've claimed the ball, but that doesn't mean anything if the clearance is bad. Up to Elias, who hasn't quite won it, and now Carpi have got it. What will Carpi do? That's the question. They're number 9 here, sort of driving at us. Have a pointless shot. That'll do. Zapata clears it in a panicky fashion, and they're still going forward. Headed away though. Robinho can't quite get there, and now a shot comes in straight at the goalkeeper. Not that matters though. Was Robinho the wrong move here? All right, let's take Robinho off. Let's bring on Diaz. How long was that? 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Heiser into Diaz. He's just come on. Elias out to Boloko. Is there a second goal, a third goal even in this for us? Boloko drives forward. Great run for Boloko. Dorian. Oh my God, he's been working with Danny Graham. What am I thinking? Oh, Dorian. I mean, it's not going to cost us on this occasion, Dorian. It really isn't. But that was. Oh dear. And there we are then. It's going to be so revitalising. Says it's a 2-1 win. It's a 2-1 win. I mean, we lost to the team that were bottom earlier, but now it's a 2-1 win. I say that, we are still bottom. What's amazing about it, though, let me just show you this in all its glory. Alright, just as we wrap up this game, if you just take a look at the Serie A league table in all, I'd say, all its glory, and then turn it to goals against, we're like mid-table. We've only conceded 15. The problem being, we've only scored 9, which is the least amount. It's almost like, and this might be a familiar story to you. It's almost as if we've had a striker that was prolific, and we've sold him, and now we are screwed. I don't know. It just feels like it could be a bit like that. I'll get him on loan in the January. He won't have scored. Right, that is going to bring us to the end then. I mean, well done to Spal, Dorian Heiser and Elias Shabley with the goals. This is, I think now system-wise, this is the right thing to go for. Changed it up a little bit, made it a bit more familiar to me, and hopefully to some of the players out there as well. And hopefully we'll see some good performance. I like Ravel Morrison, for me, is the guy. If he starts putting some performances together, he could be a star in this kind of system. So let's hope that happens from this point onwards. If you enjoyed the video, do drop a like on it. Thank you for the support recently. It's been really good to see so many people still sort of enjoying the save and enjoying the series, and there'll be plenty more to come this week then, with love, with care. From me to Benjamin. Until next time, I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye. What's this hand doing?